welcome back to the vlog. I realized as I was going about my day that I never filmed an intro to this video. So this is gonna look a little timely out of order. However, still on our grind here. So figuring it out as I go. But if you're new here, my name is Tiffany. I'm an event planner. I plan a lot of golf trips and I'm starting to capture what my life looks like as an event planner as I'm on these trips and just a little bit more of my day to day. So I hope you guys enjoy that kind of content. I hope you enjoy travel type content because I'm also going to be posting videos about like things to do while you're out here on these places and just like fun travel type videos. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this vlog and we're going to jump right into it. Just made it to my room. Already some drama. There's been a couple of drama pieces already on this trip, but you know, that's pretty much my life as an event planner. It's just always drama, always something I have to do, and just, you know, handling the chaos. Whoa, speaking of chaos, my hair. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys my room because I'm really excited about it. It's actually really nice. And I know I'm gonna do like a resort tour anyways, but I figure I would give the vlog a little bit of a look at what my room looks like. So in case you're ever coming to Coeur d'Alene, you can kind of see what you're getting into. I mean, as soon as you walk in, it's just water. And what I really like is the sunken living area. Like, this is on a different plane as the bed. Bed looks gorgeous. Look at this little nook. I am obsessed with this. It's like, look at that. Look at that. I probably just blew out the microphone on my phone. Whoops, my bad. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this. I will say it looks a little dirty and it looks like there's like a bug right there. So, you know, is what it is. I'll have to kill that. I don't know what that is. I'm a little scared. But anyways, so we've got the bed area here. We've got the little nook area there. We've got a TV here, which is really convenient if you decide to go to sleep and you want the TV on, but you could also turn it when you're in the living room area. So yeah, it's like a full desk, like a couch, chair, and then you've got this nice little outdoor area, which I'm assuming is locked. So let me, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I fear that I'm stupid and I cannot figure out how to get out. What the heck? Guys, I literally, am I dumb? What? Okay, so maybe I'm not going outside. You know, maybe I'm not meant to go outside. I mean, I could technically open this. That's a little extreme. But anyways, that's what the terrace looks like if I was able to go outside. JK, I figured it out after long, extensive working on it. Honestly, it was so dumb. There's like a lock at the top. And that, no matter how many times I turned the knob, I wasn't changing that, so whatever. Anyways, this is my view. Look how cool. Look at those trees. Can you even see the trees? And that's sick too. I don't see the light for this little area, but got a little coffee bar with like a Keurig, a little mini fridge, I think. Oh no, that looks like a safe. They told me there was a fridge though, so I'm assuming. Oh no, that is a fridge. It looked like a safe though, to be fair. It does look like a safe. Anyways, here is the getting ready area. And then the bathroom. And that's the end of my room tour. I really like this room because it's at the very end of the hall. So it's almost feels like it's a private suite, if that makes sense. It might be a private suite. I didn't order a suite. If it's a suite, then they just gave it to me. But yeah, I didn't order a suite. So very, very cool. I am really warm though, and I think it's because it's humid. I think I need to, first of all, I need coffee. I have not had coffee. I didn't have coffee on the flight here. I need to get dressed because I look a little rough, and then I wanted to go film actually. But before that, I need to charge my phone. So that's what I'm gonna do. Next time you see me, I'm gonna look so much better than I did before. I told you when I came back, I'd be looking so much better, and I look and feel so much better. Another fun fact is anyone who knows me knows I'm very type B, but recently I've become very type A about putting away my clothes right away. When I was deciding to like let my phone charge and all this stuff, I'm like, oh, let me just go put away my clothes, which I did that on the last trip too, to St. George, and like all of my intimates and stuff are in here. I've never used these before in my life anywhere I've stayed. Like, I've never used the closet anywhere I've ever gone. But there's just been something lately where I'm like, maybe the frontal lobe is frontal lobing, or maybe I'm just getting more type A, but like, I have to put my clothes away now, like right away. And it just makes me feel good. And like, my shoes are there too. Don't mind my dirty clothes. That, unfortunately, I'm still very type B. I'm working on it. But yeah, I've become very type A about putting my clothes away right away. And then the damage for makeup, whatever. But my phone now is sufficiently charged. I'm going to go tour the resort. I actually need to find where all of our spots are going to be anyway, so this is usually the time I like to do all of those things, so I kind of know where to direct people when they have questions. So come with me to go tour the resort. It's about that time to get ready for dinner. I actually took off the face makeup I was wearing earlier because I wanted to take a nap. Was unsuccessful at that. I ended up taking like a 10-minute nap. I think the coffee worked a little bit better than I anticipated it working, so wasn't really able to go to sleep, but I did some computer work. And then something I really like to do, because I'm filming on my phone, so I like to upload all the footage to my computer and then put it immediately on a flash drive so I can clear up space and not have my phone have like a million videos on it. So did that. Right now I'm kind of stressing out a little bit because our transportation company, they haven't been as on it as some of the other transportation companies that I've worked with in the past, where like usually they give me the driver's phone number beforehand, they tell me, hey, we're gonna meet here, all of these things. And I feel like I'm kind of having to be the one that's just like, hey, can I get the driver's number? Can you tell me where you're going to be at? Etc., etc., etc. That's how it was at the airport. And we ended up having a little bit of drama with that. So I was already kind of off to a shaky start with transportation. I called them just now to be like, hey, we have transportation scheduled for dinner tonight, and I haven't gotten the driver's number. I haven't gotten any info. And I called them at like 4. Our takeoff is at 8:15. I got their voicemail and didn't hear back from them. So I'm like, you know, I've had some time. I'm trying to do whatever. So it's now like 6:30 and I'm like, okay, seriously, what is this driver's info? And every time I call them, I get their voicemail. So I don't know what's going on with transportation. Yeah, I'm kind of freaking out, and I'm kind of wondering if we have a shuttle for tonight or if they're just going to show up. Because that's what they were going to do at the airport. If I hadn't had asked for their information, they were just going to show up, and then I had to figure it out, which I guess is not the worst thing, but I'm just making sure that there is actually transportation for us. I guess that's my biggest thing. So kind of stressing out about that. It's actually colder than I thought. A lot of the outfits that I brought for dinner were warmer, I guess, because it was like 80 when I looked it up, and I get hot at 80, I get hot at 75. It is 74 right now, and it's windy, which makes it feel colder than it is. So I have one option that I think is going to work, but I didn't anticipate wearing it so early, but I might have to pull out my only long sleeve option. Also to kind of kicking myself in the shins right now because I didn't bring a hair tie and it's really windy. So I was just going to put my hair up, but then I scoured everything I have and I do not have a hair tie on me. So my hair is going to get messed up. All's well ends well. I'm going to show you guys the outfit. I'm going to put my face on and I'm going to pray that transportation freaking calls me back, or that our shuttle person just magically gets my phone number and hits us up too, because that would solve a lot of my problems as well, but we'll see. Okay, so I didn't really get to vlog much at dinner, but that spot was really, really cute. It's called a floating restaurant, so basically you could kind of feel that the restaurant was always moving, if that makes sense, but it was on the water. It was gorgeous. We got to see the sunset. We got there like right around the time that the sun was either setting or it was like golden hour. It was a really beautiful spot. Everyone loved it. Food was really good. It's so funny because I'm on peptides, so anyone who knows me personally knows I talk very extensively about how I'm on peptides, and I just really don't eat that much anymore. Like, I just don't really have that much of an appetite. So I ate like half of my prime rib, and they're like, do you want a box? Do you want like to take this to go? And I feel like in a normal sense I would have, but because like I'm staying at a hotel and like there's not a microwave in this room, I was like, it makes no sense for me to take it home. But I felt bad because I did waste like half of a prime rib, but I just didn't eat it. I wasn't gonna eat it. But being on peptides and being on these trips is a lot of fun. Everyone loved it. I got so many raving reviews for that restaurant choice, so very successful. What's always tough too is I plan these events without ever going to them beforehand, so it might look cool to me, but I'm never sure if the coolness payoff is going to be there. But the coolness payoff was there. Grateful for that. Tomorrow I have to go to the course. I have a spa appointment with one of my friends who's here on the trip, so that's exciting. I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. As you can tell, I'm taking off my face. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello and welcome back to day 2 of my Coeur d'Alene trip. It's about 6:30 right now. I'm taking a little walk, just exploring this little downtown area that's right by our hotel. I was hoping to find like coffee. There's coffee at the hotel, but I really wanted to try like a local spot and try like donuts or something along those lines. But so far everything's closed. So that's not going very well for me. This little downtown is a beautiful little area, and I'm mapping out what I want to do for another video I'm going to post on this channel. So that's coming soon. But I'm scoping out some locations for things that I can come film later. So I ended up finding a coffee spot that was open, so it was really great. It ended up being really cute. As soon as I walked in, they were playing Casey Musgraves, specifically from the Golden Hour album, so I knew I was home and that they would treat me really well. I got their Silver Lake coffee, which has like white chocolate, a little bit of mint, which I know I was kind of scared of at first, but it actually tastes pretty good. I just like trying new things while I'm out here, and they said that this was like their specialty coffee, like their like coffee signature one, whatever. So, you know, when in Rome, do as the Romans. But I'm gonna walk back to the hotel now. I've actually walked quite a bit, so it's gonna take me a little while to get back to the hotel. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but growing up, whenever we would stay at hotels, first of all, we never stayed at hotels that even had room service as an option, but even if we did, we never could order it because it was way too expensive. But being on these trips, I always indulge at least one day in room service because it just makes me feel like, you know, I've made it. Like, I don't have to worry about going down to the restaurant. I can order room service. So, and like, this isn't super bad, like, compared to some places. I've paid quite a bit, unfortunately, for room service, but yeah, I will take advantage of a room service while I'm here because I've made it. Okay, so I know I just showed you guys my food and I said I was gonna be quiet and stuff, but yeah, I literally just prayed over my food and I just went on this long prayer about how I just feel so lucky that this is my job and that this is what I get to do every day, and that, you know, I get to experience all these experiences and stuff like that. So I just want to take a moment here to just express how grateful I am for this. I remember talking to my mom and I was telling her about like just the season I'm in where I'm really busy. I have a lot going on and I feel like, you know, sometimes it can be stressful, you know, just doing things in general, it's very stressful. And she was just like, well, first of all, I remember a time where you wanted to travel a lot and you wanted to work in travel, and now look at you. You have it. It was a really good perspective change for me. It was just like, you know, we go through life and we complain about the blessings that we have, and it's just like, I prayed for this. I wanted this. I desperately wanted to travel and to make this a living somehow, and I am. And so I just, I was just breaking down crying in my prayers. Like, I was started praying for the food. I'm like, I'm just so grateful for this job, and I'm so grateful for what I get to do, and that this is my life. I'm gonna start crying now. Yeah, I'm really grateful that this is my life and that this is the things that I get to do all the time. So I'm gonna stop crying and I'm gonna eat my breakfast because it's probably cold by now. But I just thought, what a sweet moment to start you know, this is officially day one of the trip. Last night was like early arrival, but what a sweet way to, you know, start the trip. Okay, so I went on a little bit of a rager at the merch shop today because I'm freezing and I'm about to head to the golf course, and I realized that none of the stuff that I brought is warm enough for me to be outside and like doing stuff. So first of all, I solved my scrunchie problem. I did spend $30 on Lululemon scrunchies because these are literally the only ones they have. I wanted just like plain black ones, but they don't carry those, so I'm using those. I bought some socks, and then this is where I did a little bit of damage. So I had to get pants because I didn't have any pants. I only brought shorts with me for the course. So I just got these sweatpants. Probably not the most professional thing to wear on the course, but I'm freezing. It's windy. I think right now it's like 60 something degrees, but with the wind it feels cooler. So I'm like, there's no way I'm wearing just like these thin little Target leggings to the course. And then this was on sale. I just want to preface that. And it's in my color season. So I feel like I'm warranted in buying it, but it's this like berry color, I think, defined jacket. I think it's cropped. I'm wearing Lulu, gonna put Lulu on. It's great. Yeah, I just think this is really cute. And then with the sweats, I thought that could be really fun. But now I definitely need to get ready because it's 9 o'clock now. I need to be at the course preferably by like 9:45, 10. I mean, I need to leave here to get to the course 9:45, 10. We're gonna try and get ready really, really fast. Okay, so this is the outfit. I'm wearing the jacket and the sweatpants because I'm freezing. What's funny is I never bought this crop style, so I naturally have a long torso. So I always just get the regular size Lulu jackets because I assume that they're gonna work better for me. And I'm always scared of crop things if they're way too cropped. But this crop fit is so cute. I feel like it really accentuates like the curve in my stomach. I will be buying more cropped Lulu stuff from now on out. So I'm here at Avondale. I just finished everything I needed to do. So basically what I do is I come and set up our tab beforehand so that everyone who is with us, they get their drinks paid for, they get their food paid for, but I'm the one who has to set up the tab. So came out here to set up the tab, and then I'm gonna be here checking in people as they get in. Anyone that I didn't see last night, basically I'm looking to see if someone doesn't show or someone is late, all of those things. So I'm gonna go try to find a nice spot. I actually did find a spot, but they were just blasting music. So I'm trying to find a quieter spot for that, but it's gorgeous here. It's, I want to say in the mountains, but I'm not sure if we're in mountains or if this is just like a really pretty area, but there's a bunch of lakes, there's a bunch of trees. It's really beautiful out here. So I am heading back to the resort now. It's about 11:30. I've been here for about like an hour or so. Everyone's good. Everyone's gotten their stuff. They've gotten checked in. They got their tab, whatever. So my job here is pretty much done for the day, except for, I mean, obviously like later tonight, but here like at the course it's done. So I'm gonna head back to the resort. My friend and I have a spa appointment today. We're gonna get our hair done, which I desperately need. My hair looks terrible right now, so I'm excited for that. But I don't even know what I'm still gonna do for the day. I couldn't imagine that taking hours upon hours, so maybe I'll fill my time another way, but yeah, I'll take you guys along for the ride. But for now, just waiting on my Uber and waiting to get back to the resort. I will say too, it's starting to warm up and I am starting to regret this like super warm outfit that I have going on. So when I get back to my room, I'm going back into my fun hot clothes weather that I anticipated. So I haven't really vlogged much today because today has been a little bit more of a chill day. So went to the spa, got a blowout. Unfortunately, it's not going to last very long. And curls never last long no matter how much hairspray I put in my hair. So it's not the hairdresser's fault at all. It is literally just my hair. Like, it just cannot keep a curl for the life of me. Went to the spa and got a blowout with my friend. It was a fun time. And then we came back to my room and we learned how to use Claude I was teaching her how I use Claude and how to use it in her business and stuff like that. And then we honestly just ended up chatting for like hours. It was so much fun. I'm hanging out with her again tomorrow. I think we're gonna do like a boat cruise tomorrow and maybe go down to the little pier area. I think that might be fun. Now I need to get ready for dinner. I've had a slew of drama with transportation again, shocker, you know, but hopefully that is no longer our case because I think our conference manager finally got involved. So transportation hopefully is a lot nicer to us going forward, but we did have some drama again with transportation. So I had to deal with that in the middle of trying to teach my friend how to use Claude. So all's well that ends well. We will be fine, but I need to get ready for dinner. We have dinner in like an hour. Luckily I feel like, I mean, obviously hair is already done. I don't have to worry about hair. I have like mascara on, so I just need to put on face makeup, figure out what the heck I want to wear, and then head downstairs and make sure everyone's good to go. So this is the fit for tonight. It's this like camisole dress. It's actually a nightgown and I wear it as a dress all the time. Let me see if you can tell how short it is. It's like yay length. Got this brown belt. I'm pretty sure it's Target. White tee. I ended up just recurling my hair because I lost everything from the blowout earlier. Ended up burning myself in the process, so we did have some battle scars for today's venture. But I am now gonna head down, make sure the shuttles are actually here because we've had more than enough drama to fill the day with transportation. So just gonna make sure that everything looks good transportation wise. And yeah, we're gonna head to dinner. Tonight we're heading to Tony's on the Lake here in Coeur d'Alene, which I'm really excited about. I have never been before, so I am excited to try it out and see how I like it. Okay, we're back from dinner. I honestly didn't vlog much because truthfully, I couldn't. The guys were wild tonight. It was just madness, but it was so much fun. I love a rowdy crowd. I had lots of fun, but I am exhausted. I drank a little, and I'm one of those people that if I drink a little bit of alcohol, it shows all over my face. Like I'm red, I get a little flush. Like I just had one glass of Pinot Grigio. It shows all over my face. So I am gonna take off all this makeup and go to sleep. I usually try not to drink when I'm on these trips, but with the day I had with transportation, I was like, I needed a glass of something tonight. So I had Pinot Grigio, which was really good, and guys were wild tonight, so that was fun. And tomorrow we have our mastermind experience, so I'll film a little bit of that. I don't know how much I'll get of that, but we'll film a little bit of that, and you guys can see a little bit of what I do there, but for now, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna take a long dip in the tub and try to get some sleep because I have to be up at, I think like 7:30 or 8, something like that. So I'll catch y'all in the morning. So we always have merch that we give to people, and this is currently how I'm taking it all to the conference room. So the mastermind session went really well. In fact, it's still going right now. So the guys are still in there, still chatting. But I need to go to the Coeur d'Alene course. I need to make sure that our tab is set up, make sure that everything is good to go for the golfers that are about to get there. And also too, I need to figure out transportation because they actually have 2 different ways to get to the course. So they have a regular shuttle, which is what we would normally take. It's just like a continuous shuttle that goes in loops around basically between here and the course. But they also have a water taxi option, which I'm assuming is just like one of the like boats here, like one of the cruises that you can get, but specifically for the golfers. So I'm gonna go check out that option and see, first of all, what it's like, and second of all, see like logistics, like where they would need to go, who they need to talk to, all of those things, so that the golfers know where they want to go if they want to take that option. I'm excited to go to the course first and foremost, excited to check out this water taxi option, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Is that the floating course?
That's it. number 14.
14. I keep hearing the guys talk about that one hole today. All right, just finished up checking out the course, making sure everything was good to go. Got myself a hat because unfortunately it's very hot, and riding that water taxi over made it worse. I didn't take off the sticker though, I probably should. Yeah, now I'm just waiting for the water taxi to come back so I'm gonna head back to the resort. And I had to get my boss a hat because he forgot to grab one during the mastermind session, so make sure he grabs one before the day starts. I'm obsessed with this like little floating green. So this is actually one of the holes on the golf course, and I think they said it was hole 14, and it's like one of the only ones. I think it's the only one that's a floating green. I'm excited to hear everyone's experience with that. They have like a little running competition of if someone gets a hole-in-one, like they'll get like a special prize or something. So excited to hear if anyone wins the prize. Now the day is my oyster. I really don't have much to do after this, so I may go back to the room, work a little bit, and yeah, hang out. I made sure to get the front seats on the ride back, so this is about to rip. I probably won't be able to film because it goes so fast, but just know I'm doing quite all right. The only thing that sucks about this room is that there's so many spiders. Like, I see one right now in the bathroom, which, mind you, this one looks tiny and I could kill this one. So, I'm okay with this one. But there's a big black spider, and I was just laying in my bed. I was just gonna let it chill because I honestly just don't like killing bugs. But I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna leave the spider alone. It'll leave me alone. Except it looks like it was crawling to me, like literally to where I was going to be. So I was like, heck no, I'm not doing this. So even though I wanted to take a nap, I think I'm gonna go outside and like, I don't know, do something, because I'm like really terrified of the spiders in my room right now. I did film downtown when I went downtown and like shopped around, and I got a coffee down, I think it's called Evan Brothers Coffee Roasters. It was actually a really cute coffee shop, I have to say. It was very Austin-y. Like, I'm from Austin and it reminds me a lot of like coffee shops you would see there. It's like feels very rustic. It feels very just like hipstery, if that makes sense. So it was a cool spot though. They made a good coffee. Yeah, I did that. And then I filmed more content for a few other videos that I'm going to be releasing on this channel. So not really a ton for the vlog, but I'll probably end up repurposing some of that just as like B-roll, but not a ton of just like vlog content. And then I also came back and took like the best nap of my life. I've been up since 5:30, and I think it was finally starting to hit me like around 2 o'clock that I was really tired. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna head back. I think I ended up getting back around 3 or so. Took a really great nap. At first I was trying to limit myself to only like a 30-minute nap, and then I was like, you know what? Just let myself sleep. It doesn't matter. I woke up at like 5:45. Now what I need to do, it's now 6:30. So in the time that I woke up, I've just been hanging out in bed, watching TikToks, doing all this stuff. But now I need to actually get ready because we have dinner at 8 at Beverly's, which I'm really excited about because apparently this is like the place to have dinner while you're here at Coeur d'Alene. So I saved that for the last night. It's kind of like a goodbye dinner. I usually try to make the last restaurant of the trip or the last like dining experience of the trip like the best one. So it's like a high, people feel like, wow, this is like such a good cap to a really awesome trip. So I usually try to save the best restaurant for last, but the last two restaurants have been really, really cool. So I'm hoping that Beverly's lives up to the hype that everyone's been saying, because like last night's at Tony's, phenomenal. The views were also spectacular. It was like almost on the water, so like I could see the water. We were just on the opposite side of the street, but like there's no other businesses on the side of the road that we were on, so it was just Tony's and lake, and you got to see the sunset. It was like a total vibe, and it was really intimate as well. We were like one of the only people there. So Tony's was awesome. The floating restaurant was awesome, so I'm hoping Beverly's is awesome. I think for Beverly's it's more about the fact that I think the chef has like a James Beard award or something along those lines. So it's supposed to be like exquisite dining experience. So I'm hoping it lives up to that. I hope the guys love it. But yeah, I need to get ready because it's 6:40 now. Dinner is at 8. I probably will get there a little bit early just to check out our space. Let's do something with this because right now this is not. Here is the outfit for tonight. The dinner tonight is supposed to be nicer, so I wanted to wear something a little bit more elevated. Same sage green. I did get like my hairspray on it, but I'm hoping this comes out so it's not as noticeable. This top is from Zara. These pants are Abercrombie. These shoes I think I got from Ross. Love. And then this ring I got from TJ Maxx. Oh, also update on my burn. She's very noticeable right now. But it almost looks like smudged lipstick, like I'm like testing it and it's like staying on my hand. So not terrible, but also not ideal either. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go head to the restaurant now, make sure our space is good, make sure everything is set up, and yeah, get the night started. Just wrapped up night two's dinner. Trip's officially over tomorrow, guys. Like, so sad. These trips, I always feel like the mastermind session is like my reminder that the trip's over. That even though it's technically halfway through the trip, for me, it just feels like it's over. Because at that point, we only have one more dinner together. It's their second round. So for me, a lot of my responsibilities start wrapping up that day. And then tomorrow, I still need to go to the course to make sure the tab is set up and everything. But other than that, it's just like we leave early, we check out, we head back to the airport, and we fly back to Vegas. Like, the day's over, the trip's over. The last night is always a bittersweet moment because it's like, wow, I've had so much fun with all these people, but the trip is definitely coming to a close. I got a lot of compliments tonight on the dinner option that we picked. Did good there, and now I need to honestly just wash up, go to sleep. I'm probably gonna relax because I'm still a little like wired from the day. And we have a very early start time tomorrow. I have to get up by 6. Luckily, I don't have to check out. All the other guys have to check out by 6:30, so they have to pack and everything. But luckily, I just have to go to the course, make sure our tab is set up, make sure everyone's good to go, like tea time wise. And then I get to come back. Me and my friend will probably do breakfast tomorrow. I then need to pack, need to do all that stuff. I think checkout's at 12, if I'm not mistaken. So need to be done by 12, and then I'm heading to the course right after I check out. And then we'll do our award ceremony and figure out how everyone's doing. So yeah, the trip is officially wrapping. This is our last night, so I could honestly, since I'm wired, pack tonight. I probably would love myself tomorrow if I packed tonight. But I kind of feel like just hanging out, chilling, listening to music, and just zen. Just chilling, you know? So we'll see what I end up doing. But I need to wash off my face because I still have my face on. I'm waiting for my friend to get here, and this restaurant is right in front of the merch shop, and every day they keep adding new Lululemon stuff. I'm tempted every time to buy something new from Lululemon. I have bought the jacket, the sweatpants. There is a jacket I see now that's like a bright orange color that I think is really cute. So I'm like, dang it, do I need everything? And they have more of like not the same berry color that I was wearing the other day, but a brighter berry color. So I'm like, dang it, do I need that too?